So I don't know how the I did it.
Well, you did it because you said you called around on
no, 100%. I know exactly how I did it.
Taylor Swift, who is often regarded as the Queen of Hearts, has arrived with significant news, and it is entirely related to her romantic relationships. It is widely known that Travis has had a long-standing infatuation with Taylor, and he certainly made an extraordinary effort. Trav devised a comprehensive plan to capture Swift's attention, surpassing the typical gestures of flowers and chocolates. However, it took some time for Taylor to recognize that Travis was genuinely sincere. Indeed, Kelce exudes a humorous and lighthearted demeanor, complemented by his attractive appearance and remarkably prosperous professional trajectory. Tai quickly came to the realization that beneath the multiple layers of football equipment, he possesses a gentle and affectionate nature as a human being. When did our beloved celebrity princess experience the precise moment of falling in love with him? We will explore that topic in more detail shortly. You know, Travis has been going above and beyond to prove that he's the boyfriend of the century. He not only traveled to Argentina to show his support for his girlfriend during her concert, but he also spent millions of dollars on a property to enhance their seclusion. Now, if that's not the ultimate romance, nothing is. It's very evident that unlike Taylor's last boyfriend, cough cough, the one that shall not be named.
Give me a minute. Can I come back and think of more?
Travis actually wants to put forth the effort to truly understand her. He also isn't worried or intimidated by the extra attention that comes with dating someone as renowned as Taylor. In fact, he's embracing it with open arms and telling the world that he's glad to stand by her side through thick and thin. And let's not forget the way Kelce defied all odds to get his first ever present to Taylor. The incident goes all the way back to July 2023 when sparks started flying between none other than Taylor and the NFL heartthrob. Kelce, the star of the Kansas City Chiefs, chooses to kick back and catch Taylor's Eras Tour at his home turf Arrowhead Stadium. He was living it up in his luxurious private box and vibing to Taylor's tracks like the rest of us, only not exactly like us. You see, this man had a plan, and the goal was to finally get his famous admirer to notice him that night. Loverboy Travis here sneakily wrote his digits on a friendship bracelet during Taylor's concert, and he wanted to get it to her no matter what. But it appears like fate had other intentions. The trouble is Taylor, being the superstar she is, doesn't do the entire meet and greet thing before or after her shows. Can't blame her though, with that ridiculous set list of hers. So bad for Kelce, his great gesture didn't exactly land bummer right. But hey, it ain't over till it's over. Fast forward to November 2023 and Kelce described how he managed to attract Taylor's interest following the bracelet disaster. You would never imagine the events that unfolded following the show. Turns out Kelce had some sly insiders working in his favor. That's right, there were some well-placed connections in Taylor's inner circle cheering him on from the sidelines. Not only that, but even Taylor herself was in on the whole conspiracy, and she wasn't playing games. The Karma singer supposedly reached out to Kelce directly and gave him the green light to shoot his shot. Don't know about you guys, but the storyline surprise was straight out of a rom-com. It was from this time onwards that the swellsy love really took off. But what you should know is that it absolutely wouldn't have been feasible without the support of several other players. On the day of the concert, when Kelce was to pass over the bracelet to Taylor, the tandem seemingly had several undercover operatives in Taylor's crew. This also contained a few members of the Swift family. All of these guys were in on the operation and were working really hard to get Taylor to meet Kelce just because they believed he was a great man. Looks like Trav has a whole squad of cupids on his side. What truly made Travis' day, though, is that Swift came in pulling out the major guns, or should we say SNS messages. The Queen of Pop took matters into her own hands by eventually making the first move and sliding into Kelce's DMs. Shout out to Taylor for pulling up. That was really ballsy. I simply thought it was fantastic how everybody in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. Yep, Kelce gave all the deets to Wall Street Journal magazine, reminiscing about that fateful moment when Taylor reached out to him and altered the game. Yeah, according to him, his celebrity crush was nothing but ballsy. Tai clearly knows the power she wields, and you bet she's not hesitant to use it. As exciting as this encounter seems, things took an even crazier turn when Taylor and Travis decided to move their growing romance from the digital world to the actual one. Before anyone knew it, the couple was meeting face to face in the concrete jungle of New York City. Now, Kelce, being the wonderful gentleman that he is, keeps it low-key on their first date. He's aiming for a quiet supper and some good old-fashioned discussion, and even though there's flames flowing left and right, Trav admits he felt a little shy about it all. What you should know, though, is that this charming little first date of theirs was kept under wraps for the longest time. That's why Swifties lost their minds when they saw Taylor cheering on her guy Kelce during his Kansas City Chiefs game at Arrowhead Stadium in September 2023. The puzzle pieces eventually started falling into together when Taylor later spoke in a candid interview with Time magazine. The Swelsey couple was supposedly already head over heels for each other by that moment. How insane is that? And how can we not see any of this coming? Now, while her fans are catching up on Tay-Tay's new love life, the Karma singer herself let us in on some delicious insider secrets. The singer stated that she and Kelce truly had a large period of time to themselves that no one knew. And that time is something the singer greatly loves because the couple got to know each other without anyone prying. Not only that, but Taylor also laughed on the concept that their first public outing was their first date. According to her, they would never be insane enough to hard launch a first date. Can't say we blame her, right? After the pair was finally comfortable enough with each other, they decided to inform the world, and the unveiling was lovely. Fans collectively swooned as photographers photographed them strolling hand in hand through the streets of New York City after their Saturday Night Live appearance. It's providing young love vibes, and we're all here for it. Speaking of love, it's already very evident Taylor has been smitten over Travis, and she's not afraid to tell it. Back after her men won the Super Bowl in the most magnificent way imaginable, our favorite singer went right forward on the field just to hug and tell him she loved him. In fact, he even rushed out to Australia and Singapore simply to see her gigs. That's enough to indicate to anyone this man's not scared to go the additional mile to support his superstar girlfriend. And if that isn't enough to make your heart skip a beat, fans have been uploading clips of Travis dancing to his girlfriend's melodies throughout her gigs. Like the rest of us Swifties, it looks like Kelce too knows all the lyrics. How swoon-worthy is witnessing your boyfriend truly bursting out to the songs you wrote? It's evident that Taylor's found herself a keeper who's not afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve, and you bet she's taking her time living in the moments and soaking in the affection she's getting right now. Insiders have indicated that Taylor sees Travis as more than just a boyfriend. She truly sees him as a true partner and someone she can build a future with. So what are your thoughts on Taylor admitting the precise moment she fell for Kelce? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to know if Travis will be popping the question soon, then this is the next video that you need to watch.